What's going on, guys? I'm the Lazy Neighbor 2018 and welcome back to What's going on, guys? I'm the Lazy Neighbor 2018 and welcome to Back to the Future, the game. Now, I've never played this, but I've seen Steven play a little bit of it. Play video, I'm not gonna do that. Uh, oh no, that would be like a behind the scenes thing or in the making of. Out of time. Right, get done and okay, right. Let's not take a sneak peek at any of them. Now, it said that this game takes place 6 months after the third movie, so if you haven't watched them and you don't want anything to be spoiled, go ahead and watch those first three movies. They're actually on Netflix, all three of them. I spotted all three of them on Netflix. I was like, oh yeah, there's three of them. I'll watch all of them. And I loved it. I loved it. I loved the soundtrack as well. It was a pretty funny movie. Pretty funny set of movies. There we go. That's English. That's probably the only English I'll manage to muster in this video. So yeah, I think this is by Telltale Games, and it's, well, we all know how they love the number 5. And it seems to be 5 episodes here, which we'll be playing through. Now, I did look up the video policy on this game, or Telltale Games, and I couldn't find a page on it, so I can only assume that they're completely alright with me playing this game on the channel. So let's go for it. So let's an episode. It's about time, which is true. It is about time because I've been wanting to play this game. Oh, listen to that music. Whew. Been wanting to play this game for a while, but I wanted to watch all 3 movies first. Cool. So wait, is that gonna play any more music now? So obviously we got the DeLorean there with the flux capacitor in the back. Get to hear Doc Brown say "Great Scott" plenty more times. Before we begin, would you like to see notifications when Marty has a new goal? Do you know what? As much as I haven't seen this game much, and I don't know what I'm doing, I'm gonna go no, just for the sake of the HUD looking right, looking pretty pristine when I'm playing. Starring Telltale
Alright, I'm ready.
Games presents
Good evening.
in
I'm
association with
Dr. Emmett
Universal.
Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall.
What's
It's
that? Hopefully I can just put the subtitles on. There we go.
Saturday morning, October 26th,
Here we go.
1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Yep.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Cool. What's with the sound cutting out?
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, one sec. Alright, I just got. Sorry, guys. Sorry to pause this for a second. I just gotta check something. One, I've got to start a party. Just so I can keep an eye on my mic. Pack controls, make invite only. Not only that. Nope, Steven. No. I know you're my nephew and everything, but remove. Alright, I will actually just send Steven a message real quick. Because I just kicked my own nephew from the party, but I'll just send him a message real quick just to let him know what's going on. Right, I'm streaming. I'm streaming Back to the Future, so I'm in a solo party. There we go. That's done. Now I'm gonna go over to the stream. I'm going to move this overlay over to the right side so I can actually see the options, the text options. There we go. Sorted. That should be good.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
Woo! Airtime.
Temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
How convenient.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely
I'm gonna pick the
intact.
same. Wait.
Where the hell are they?
I'm gonna pick the same
appropriate question
dialogue
is,
options
when
as they are in the
hell
movie.
are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Uh-oh. It's not here.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened
Well, that's
to
bad.
Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Doc needs notebook, walk my it to the left and blah 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 blah. Okay. Now select the tool. Now select the toolbox to search for the notebook. Wait. Achievement unlocked. Deja Marty. Perfectly repeated dialogue while repeating Doc's experiment in the mall. Yep, basically. Right, so we gotta go over to this
What's
toolbox.
in the box?
Don't touch that. It's plutonium.
But, plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Oh, okay, so there's a marker on which
Notebook,
one I'm facing.
notebook.
Okay.
Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z.
Alright, so this
times
obviously
Z
isn't the
squared,
same thing,
and
so-
flux dispersal.
Doc, something's way off here.
Obviously, it doesn't matter which dialogue options I pick now because we're past the, well, the scene that actually happened.
Doc?
Heard it.
Great Scott!
Lone Pines Mall. It went from Twin Pines to
Doc,
Lone
what
Pines.
is it?
That's bad.
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and
Oh, he's still
sound
in
now.
the,
Back in
oh,
good
no.
old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
There we go. Does have a really catchy tune, doesn't it? I like how the loading screen is the flux capacitor. And also, guys, I want to apologise for my mic being in the wrong place. Then, so for the first couple of minutes of this video, it was probably really crackly and loud. Sorry about that. Completely forgot. Didn't even notice. But yeah, it's up above my cheek now, so now it shouldn't actually be dreadfully loud and destruction. Episode 1. It's a bad time. So I wonder why Twin Pines became Lone Pines. Oh yeah, the radiator. Not the radiator. What? The radiator? What am I going about? Yeah, the amp. Where did I get radiator from? No, I was gonna say radio, but then for some reason, obviously, English abandoned me once more, and then sort of messed it up and sounded like a retard. But hey, what's different?
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Don't say that, you absolute moron.
Hey, Marty.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Hi, Biff.
It's
Come to
just
see if
gonna
the old
get
crackpot
worse.
had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
No, but Einstein left as well. Slight items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. Okay. Let's go.
I'd better stick around. Doc might have left something important behind, and he wouldn't want it to end up at Biff's place.
Einstein's
Miss
boat.
Einstein.
That's not the breakfast
let
maker,
me.
right? Not the
Now,
breakfast.
Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Yeah, no, it's not the breakfast maker. It's the dog food thing. Right.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. Kind of like Doc.
Lol. No, stop. There you go. Okay. Television.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I got a message from someone. What's that? Well, yeah, there's this guy called Night Rider that keeps inviting me to a party. What's that? I'll just message him back and let him know I'm streaming. There we go. Right. What was that? Oh, that's George, okay. More clocks!
Wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Maybe because he had like a magic watch. It wasn't magic actually, was it? It was just a watch that was synchronized, but still. Town Square model.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Douchebag. If you need help, press the Y button for hints on demand.
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Yes.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Yes.
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Please do, because if it blows up, that means it takes you with it.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Never mind. Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
That's right. Twist the valve before you ask that question. 'Cause that's how you save lives.
Feels
Mind
like that
reading,
was a
Helen.
lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Was it?
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Wait, let's see if we can... Bit weird to try and select the thing you want sometimes. There we go.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Alright, so let's give up on that. Yeah, let's just give up on that. Right, let's see what's down here. No, we can't go down there. Okay. Electrical equipment. What's
Looks
this?
like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Interesting. Don't care. Let's talk to
Hey,
Dad. Who's running the sale?
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Not if you try to sell it off.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
Oh, that's true.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
No, I did.
Well, then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. Let's make some noise. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
You picked up my guitar, press the X button to open the inventory. Okay, cool. Oh. Photo of George McFly, cool. Let's try this.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last
skip.
time, and now some
Please
jerk's
skip.
gonna pick it
Do
up
it,
for pennies.
skip. Please, skip it now. Okay, right. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I think we'll have to do our inventory. What's this? Oh, these are our notes, I think. Okay. It's been months since anyone has heard from Doc Brown. Despite Marty's protests, the city has moved forward with estate proceedings, and is auctioning off his belongings. Spurred on by his nightmare, Marty finds Doc's hidden notebook, only to have it yanked away by Biff Tannen. Marty must retrieve the notebook before Tannen discovers the secrets of time travel.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
So, can we use the guitar? Highlight the photo of George McFly and press the X button to examine it more closely.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. It may not look like much, but it packs a wallop.
Now select the amplifier to plug in the guitar. Alright, cool.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Do it.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Wow!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
That's right, no swearing.
Doc, where are you?
Oh. Is that the one, the only DeLorean? Oh snap. Oh, it here.
Doc?
Got an achievement. Doc's legacy. Got Doc's notebook back from Biff. Ooh.
Einstein!
Oh, Einstein!
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
No.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these 4-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you've come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please, take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Wow.
Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Okay.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Hey, what? Oh, wait.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Why are those the exact same one?
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Mysterious shoe.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah! This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Okay.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Wait, are you not gonna, like... I was gonna say, you're not gonna just get in it? There you go. Wait, what? Oh. Oh! That shows me everything that I can select. Okay. Alright.
Nah. I don't think so. Maybe not.
There we go. This is how we're gonna do this. We're just gonna go from thing to thing.
Not sure what that...
Why are you cutting out?
Not sure what that...
Oh wow. Okay. Just cuts out. Alright then.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through
Okay,
getting this
right,
thing,
that's
there's
what
no way
that's
I'm
doing.
letting it out of my sight.
Right.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that. I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that. I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Well, this is fun. Right. A high-heeled shoe and the DeLorean. Something smells fishy here. Maybe Einstein can make something of this clue. Okay.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Don't you say that. Don't. Only Doc can say that. I thought that was going to be the hoverboard then for a second.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie? What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
I know, right? He manages to invent, like, time travel, then doesn't do that.
It's locked.
Strickland. Strickland, isn't that the principal?
Step away from the door.
No.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on.
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat! State your business, child! You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you,
Yeah, there
ma'am?
we go. He's
Not
principal.
that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Wow.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Here we go.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Oh,
Sorry,
so I can bring
Einstein.
guys down, but leave the shoe. Okay.
Well, took you long enough.
That chair spins.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
No, I'm too busy looking up my subscriber count.
Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Cool.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Interesting. Alright, what's back here? I have no idea what it is I'm actually looking towards. Alright.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
No, I didn't. What are you doing? No, no. Okay. Radiator.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Well, we just turned off the radiator, so...
I don't need to fake a tea whistle while she's in the kitchen.
What's this controller doing?
peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Okay.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am. Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
I don't, and frankly, I don't want to.
Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tiff Tannen!
Tiff?
Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
You're like the street sheriff then, are you?
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Cool.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground! Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
So we got to mess with the radiator then, right?
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
See if we can find it. There we go.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
1955, yeah, that's Biff, right?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Yeah, at least.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Okay.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly.
Okay then.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays...
So can we narrow it down?
Miss Strickland?
So yeah.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally.
No,
I
okay, it's
probably
gonna
wrote
do
it
the same thing.
myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Hmm.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Oh, it's Biff. He's got a parcel.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
There we go.
The fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Not what I meant. So 1932 then.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley Police Station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
June 14th, 1931.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Gladly.
Help! Police! I'm being
Oh, for
attacked
crying
by
out loud.
hooligans!
I accidentally knocked a stack of newspapers over, and then you accuse me of attacking you. Really? And you're supposed to be old, not young, as in childish. You get the point.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah,
I
I've
hope
already
so.
forgotten the
Hey,
date.
sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Cool.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Okay. Are we gonna have to actually try and drive up to 48 miles an hour? 88 miles an hour even. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, there's a shootout. Oh, the car chase. What are you doing, silly? Are you being serious? Car of the future. Got an achievement. Back in time. Travel back in time to rescue Doc.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Well, that could have ended badly. We could have been rolling credits right about there.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
Well, I mean... I'm just confused.
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Cool.
I know, I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no, down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Wait a second.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
Oh, well, I can press and hold the B button to make my run, okay. Oh, okay, that helps. Okay, so I can't cross the road, alright then. Is that it? That's all you got to say about that? Yeah, so that's young Edna then, isn't it? Person that called me a hooligan in the future.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
That's just mean.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
There we go. Let's go in here.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients. Majestic Arms. Transients welcome.
What? No. Shark!
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
You'll never bathe in the ocean again. Oh, that's how I cross, okay. Hello, Einstein? No, wrong thing. Right, how did Doc land in jail? Only he can tell you. Okay. So I accidentally got a hint there. I'm gonna see if I can get through most of the game without using hints.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
I wonder if you use enough hints that it'll just tell you what to do. The Bank of... a scratched out title. Soup kitchen door. Is this gonna be something good? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the full episode. And that's probably the best way to go about this.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think,
Hey,
McFly.
free soup.
The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey, Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Should we burn down the shop? Let's burn down the shop.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Hello,
I
guy.
better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Should we do exactly that?
For we were born only yesterday and know nothing, and our days on earth are but a shadow. Actually, I won't be born for about 40 years.
The hell?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Okay. Hey, never mind.
What's that? Someone's just messaged me. Was that Knight Rider? He always to come off and play GTA. Says that we're on GT. That it says, oh, we're on GTA and we need you. I have to do it with a randomer. For now. I'm still streaming, sorry. Okay, cool. Right,
Mine.
let's go.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there. The kitchen's for management only, Rummy.
Whoa!
That's dangerous.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Alright, he's messaging me again, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Because I have a feeling he's still going to be trying to get me to play
What are those
GTA.
tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Cool.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
So, how does one do a thing? Soup kitchen sign.
Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation.
What's it good to say about
Hill
that?
Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931. Psst, Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
Nice.
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Basically.
Sorry about that. but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great
Oh, dear.
Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Whoa. Let's go back in time.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Cool.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like
disgusting.
that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Wow.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab
No,
and...
I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Cool.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Cool.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go
Final
along with this
question?
crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just
Cool.
stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright. Let's go all the way back over to the soup kitchen then. Now we're one step closer to getting Doc back to the future. Roll credits. He's still here.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Cool. We've got the walk faster button here while we're inside buildings. Alright, let's make our way over to the courthouse then. So, Tiff Tannen. It's called Tiff, right? This one. Oh, can't go over there. Oh, wait. I guess let's go over here. There's the town hall. Courthouse. The big building that's likely to contain one Emmett Brown. Oh.
Touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
See if we can find him.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yes, indeed, but about to be a lot, busier.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
No!
Hello?
No solicitors!
Damn.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
That's a shame.
Bank of Italy?
Got an achievement. Hi, Bob. Name checked Back to the Future careers. Wait, really?
How can I help you, sir?
Got any money? I don't really have any business in there. Lamont's House of Ermine. I guess there's not much call for fur coats in the middle of the Depression, especially in June. I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy. I don't need anything in there, and I don't have any money.
So where do we go now then? Alright, let's go talk to Emmett. Or Doc, even. I don't mean like the one in jail. What? Oh, gotta go over here. Oh god, I can't. Wait. No, hang on a sec. Okay, wait.
Psst, Doc!
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well,
There we go.
I met your younger
Let's
self.
do this one.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks he's been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Puns. Doc Brown, you're so funny. Deadline. Joking about your own death day. Ha 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 ha. Ooh.
Hey, just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
What?
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Wow.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Come on, Doc.
Let's just do this.
Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Okay, right, let's give up on the rocket.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Which explains why you're scared of him.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
That moment when you accidentally click the wrong dialogue option and... wait.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
We're not going to be able to do this, are we? Oh! Actually, I just realised we have stuff in our inventory. No!
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
That's not what I meant to do.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Hold on, wait. Let's see if we can do this.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
And it's probably a really bad idea to be standing ranting around when we're supposed to be catching up with him. Catch up with him. Doc! Right, let's think. Let's have a look. We don't have anything. Unfortunately. After reuniting with Doc and bringing him up to speed about his impending doom, Doc concocts a plan to break him out of jail. Befriend Doc's younger self and persuade him to build a rocket-powered drill. I'm going to need some type of item. Let's go back into the soup area. What? Oh, is it not? It's not over here? No, it's over this way, isn't it?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Damn it. No. Just follow him for ages.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Guess that's the quickest way to get out of that conversation. Right, I'm at a loss. What do I need to do? What's this do? Committing. Okay, that's just that. Maybe we have to find something about the rocket drill to convince him to do something.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
This is this guy's 6,000th bowl of soup. It's a difficult word to say, actually. I don't think there's anything in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold LT and I'm going to be walking around the place thinking if there's anything else that I have to press. Well, let's beat the Doc again.
Psst, Doc!
Morty! How goes the escape plan?
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Cool.
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Okay, alright.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Okay. Alright, so do I have to try and get him to come over this way?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Oh, that's not working.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Something that I can use to, I don't know. Ouch.
Brown Estate. Klondike 51038. Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Or do we take H to stand for committee line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by...
Nice, speaking a bit quick, I can't hear him. Well, I am at a loss, guys. I have no idea what it is I'm doing.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
But I'm betting that his younger self's probably something like a lawyer, which might solve my problem.
Will you just give me a chance?
Teleport!
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Damn it.
About your...
Say it. Or do we take H to stand for committee and line operator? But in that case,
See if we can talk to Einstein.
A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's exponent.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Not imagining anything here working. I wonder if I show him there. No, this. Damn it. Been wandering around here for way too long.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's
What?
a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Or do we take it?
Marty?
Still weird how it just says that.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
That worked.
Now if H stands for...
We're making headway. We're making progress.
Psst, Doc. So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett. it. Think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay, that's a more English answer. Okay. So H is the Hamilton's conundrum. Wait, no, something right, whatever.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Oh, I get it. Hang in there. Don't take that literally.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
There we go.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well,
I
it's
remember
like
this.
this.
It's a reference to the first
my
movie.
rocket power drill, then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Is it?
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes.
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Cool.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Cool. Need to go into the soup kitchen then. Okay. We need to get a shit ton of alcohol. That's our main goal. Okay. Wow, we crossed that road quick, don't we?
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed your spot.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Soon it'll be the thing I hit you with.
Never mind. So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
LOL.
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Al! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Cool, what did I need that for again? Alright, so let's,
I need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail. My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
we want to find the one, the only, the office.
Psst, Doc! Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
I read this one.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Marty enlists the aid of Doc's younger self to construct a rocket drill to break old Doc out of prison. Unfortunately, young Emmett Brown needs to deliver a subpoena before he can quit for the day, and he'll need a barrel of 190 proof alcohol to complete the rocket fuel. Okay.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Yeah, he said he was going back to the safe house, actually.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on a fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
Alright.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know. Gas, maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
Alright then.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah. I don't need to go in there anymore.
So, how does one deduce where the safe house is? Oh, wait, yeah, no. This will work, right?
My grandpa may be a little wimpy.
Wait,
He's
no,
got great taste in
this
hats.
is what we need to do.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
Ha! I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Try that again. Wait, there we go. Try again.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Damn it. I have a feeling that no matter what we say, it's not going to come down, so I'll have to try
Need any
something
help?
else.
Never mind.
Alright, let's do some experimenting. Let's...
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
No, let's not do that. Wait, okay, wait, I'm gonna say we're about to show him the hat.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Okay. Oh, really? I have to do this
I don't
again?
need to push it again. Arthur's already there.
Oh, it's not letting me. Okay, there we go.
It's me again. Please come down.
No, what?
Why?
Damn it, it didn't.
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm
Damn
not
it.
interested.
I thought I
And
had the subpoena
besides,
correct.
the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
It's been a while since I've gone over 100 minutes, hasn't it?
What now?
At least he's getting exercise, isn't it? Getting up and down to answer this window. Anyway.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Right, suppose we'll go back to town square then. Probably don't want him to see us. Just go in here for a second. I feel like I might have to speak with Doc again.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup.
Well? I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Yes.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
Wow.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribollita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days. The kitchen's for management only, Rummy.
Whoa!
What was that? Oh. Wait. Oh. They took the...
What is it, kid?
This place used to be a soup kitchen.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
So if we go around here, he's gonna immediately go, right?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Wait. Exactly.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Alright, Oh, that didn't work.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Eureka!
What? Oh. Oh.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
Speak to him.
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety, right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Not very many sound effects, is there? No, I didn't mean to go back.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Why do we need this door open, though? So I don't get.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Yeah, it's gonna take this is definitely taking a while.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
No, I don't need to. No.
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked.
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
No.
That was like the most immediate answer ever. Hold on. No, wait. Cool. They're gonna see what I have to do.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
So now, we need to do this.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Oh, Harry sent my message. Let's just say what it is. Just gonna give her
I'll tell
alcohol.
the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Okay. Let's go then. Wow, Emmett can teleport. Who knew? Edna.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over-eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Cool.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
I
gotta
Maybe we try and find us a place then.
Where?
Let's see if we can find Emmett. There we go.
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
I'm gonna have to go back because that's not where I meant to go. Excuse me. You guys could probably guess that I'm pretty tired right now. What time is it? 10:30. It's pretty hard to solve these puzzles sometimes. It's a lot harder than like The Walking Dead or anything like that, because most of that's just going from A to B. And like selecting the right item, whereas this you have to do like a chain reaction of stuff.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
This just shows I'm getting
Somebody need a
desperate
visit
here.
for my soup cycle?
The Rest Home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
I got a book.
Sure, no, that wouldn't work. Right, what happens do I have to, would this work? No, okay, right. Let's go talk to Doc. Maybe he'll know what to do.
Psst, Doc. I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save meat from a grisly death in 1931.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna? We never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socio-economic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot. What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're
Yeah,
both
we're
underage.
let's be personal.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Hang in there, Doc.
Okay then. No, I didn't mean to do this. That moment when you accidentally go the wrong way.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Not sure what that...
No.
I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat. Not sure what that...
Yeah, I didn't think so. Right, I don't know.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches!
Okay.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order! Don't make me
I don't
angry,
think they're in a
Smucko.
talkative mood
Get
right
down
now.
here and face the music! You can't get away that easy. Nobody
think
puts
they're in
one
a
over on
talkative
Kid
mood
Tannen
right
and
now.
lives to tell about it. You're dead meat, twerp!
Einstein! Help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Oh, that was interesting. Let's go back into the soup place. Hopefully we'll be able to get something out of that. No, oh god. Oh, he's fixed that, okay.
What is it, kid?
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Cool.
Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
No. Should try this.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
So wherever it is we have to go, it's not in here. No. Let's check our items. Let's see.
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats. What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Somehow. Some
Hey,
way.
how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course! Because he was a patent officer just like you.
Let's be stupid and get their attention again.
Hey!
Hey!
Is he ever gonna, like, not fall for that?
You're only making it worse for yourself. The longer you stay up there, the longer I'm
I don't
gonna
think
take
they're in a
evacuating
talkative
your
mood
guts.
right now.
Eviscerate!
That's what
No
I said.
way, I worked too hard
So
to
if
get
you know
it.
what's good for you, you'll get the hell down from there.
I don't
You
have anything.
listening? I'm a patient guy, but my trigger finger's getting itchy. So I'm counting to 3. 1, 2...
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
I'm gonna have to do it a 4th time. 3rd time, even. Should try it. Let's go for it.
Hey!
Hey!
I skipped this. Unfortunately, I don't think I could skip it.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch!
Hey, Einie!
No, I think it's gonna be exactly the
Look
same.
out, boss. It's that
Okay,
crazy
that's the same
mud
thing.
again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Well, let's talk to Edna again.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
I know an apartment that's
There we
empty,
go.
but you'd have to break in.
The Stay Sober Society does not countenance breaking and entering.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can
actually
meet.
not necessarily.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
Cool.
I got a book.
Alright, let's talk to Emmett. No,
We'll
okay,
get that
that's
subpoena
not-
delivered.
Okay, so now that's a thing that's happened. Is there anything else that we can do?
Looks pretty sturdy. For a girl's bike. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Seems a rather
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett.
sexist
I'm
statement.
afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're
They're
sober.
sober.
It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Oh wow.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your, patent.
Managed to get 190 proof alcohol delivered to Emmett's. Alright, good. Hold on. Marty enlisted the aid of Doc's younger self. Okay, wait, I'm gonna say. I know we've already got that. Okay. Right, speak to Doc.
Guess what? In order to free up your younger self to complete the rocket drill, I'm gonna have to serve my own grandfather with a subpoena.
Great Scott!
Actually, his
There
name's
we go, that's
Arthur.
better.
He's Kid Tannen's accountant.
Marty, whatever you do, it's vitally important that you don't alter your grandfather's future in any meaningful way. The consequences...
Could be catastrophic. I know, got it. So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Cool.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you
I was
remember
wondering
when the
this, actually.
DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Yes.
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
It's for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Cool.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
Hang in there, Doc.
What now? What does one do when they need to do the do? Excuse me. Right, let's go over to Arthur's place.
What now? I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. I have to hand the subpoena to Arthur, not throw it. I really don't think they need to know the Brown family phone number. I don't think Arthur would respond to that recording. He only listens to Tannen. Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
Ooh, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. Right. Okay. So when we get Kid, or yeah, when we get Kid to chase us, he says get down from there. We have to record him saying get down from there, so that Okay, yeah, right, that makes perfect sense. I know what we have to do.
Hey!
Hey!
I love like the cut to the different music.
Don't make me angry, Schmucko! Get down here and face the music! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
There we go.
You can't get away that easy. Nobody
I don't want to
puts
record
one
them
over
right
on
now.
Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it.
I don't want to record them right
You're
now.
dead meat, twerp! That is...
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss.
Super Dog to the
It's
rescue.
that crazy mud again.
What's the face that
Believe
Tannen's
you
pulling?
lost him again!
Nice. That's gonna allow us to get Arthur out of that room. Wait, okay. Let's do this.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Here's Kid. This is Kid.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Doesn't even have it in his hand.
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
It worked. Cool. Now we get alcohol. For the rocket drill.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Cool.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Nice.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Can you say everything you just said in a hell of a low, fewer words?
Emmett, why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
The burning... Okay. Okay.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
I hope someday you have children and you will look.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Really? Again?
You have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
You're going to find out when you get older.
Speak all room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Okay, one sec. Okay, burning thing, go.
What use as a microorganism for law?
Okay, so gotta do the bacteria.
Ah, halfway there.
Okay, good. We got this. We're doing it well.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Hot air. No, wrong thing.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me!
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton. Someday.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Stop being such a crank!
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Cool. We got this. We got this.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Von Brauns have been officers of the court since...
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
What?
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
You said
No one,
feed.
Father.
Fed.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Not getting so hot under the collar, Pop. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Is it my fault if...
What? I don't understand this.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Okay.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Stop being such a crank! Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas!
Bags of gas.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Yep.
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
You're going to learn, boy.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... Oh! Oh!
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I
can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Yep.
Exactly.
So tell me, Sonny, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay then, that's good advice. Unless it's bad advice and you're just like betraying me. But no, keep the throttle about 8. Alright, let's remember that.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Uh-oh.
Sonny! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Well, that complicates things.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now?
Alright, we'll have to take this.
There's no way Ed and his bike is gonna be fast enough to catch up with that paddy wagon. Or is
Jailbreak.
there?
Acquired Emmett's rocket drill.
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Surely not.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Looks like we're gonna do this. Uh-oh.
Marty!
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Doors.
They're locked.
I know!
What? I didn't... Oh, okay, so we can't get past that, okay. I have to go around the other side. There we go. No, let's not. No, 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 no. What? Oh, okay, right. Damn it, we can't do anything with that. No, where are you going? Oh, okay, right.
They won't budge.
Hold on. Can use the antenna to do something with
Not
this.
sure what that.
Really?
Not sure what that. Not sure what that. Not sure what that.
Damn it. Won't let me do anything. Wonder if I can just... Uh-oh.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight. Keys.
Damn it, damn it, can we like... Damn it, I can't do anything with this. Is there nothing I've got that can like knock it off?
Not sure what that. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
With the rocket drill final fueled up, Matty rushes to the police station to bust Doc out of jail, but things go wrong when the drill falls apart and Doc's driven away in a paddy wagon. Marty slaps Emmett's rockets onto the back of Ennis' bicycle and zooms after Doc, only to discover that the paddy wagon is being driven by none other than Kid Tannen. How will Marty save his best friend from an untimely demise?
They won't budge. Not sure what that.
Damn it, no.
No good. The window's shut.
So what do I do?
It's an antenna. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty!
I can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Not give him the thing?
Not sure what that... No good. The window's shut. Keys.
So what am I supposed to do here? Damn it, no.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
I don't know what it was for to do here, guys.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
No, but... I didn't know I could do anything with this. I thought I'd already checked, but either way. Tyro, okay. Ooh. Oh, we still got this. I don't know what that's gonna be used for.
I'll be back. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
I'm just gonna try everything. In fact, actually, I'm gonna go back over it. I'm gonna see if I can just move in front of the window like an idiot.
Keys. How do I get them? I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Don't think there's much we can do here.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
Right, come on, let's go. Damn it, you're joking.
Can you distract him again?
No problem!
One,
Hey,
notice.
driver! I demand to know where you're taking me. How long is it going to be till we get there? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Ooh.
Phew. Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
No, the
They won't
keys,
budge.
Marty. The keys.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
How many bullets has he got in that thing?
Eat lead, Sagan.
How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there!
There doesn't seem to be many options here. What does it want me to do? Wait, can I oh wait, there we go. That's what I was saying.
Where are you? Ow! Son of a bitch!
We need something to get rid of these cops!
I just so happen to have some. Cool. We got this.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea. Doc!
What?
Got any ideas?
Dozens, but none of them are applicable to this situation!
Doc, the throttle!
Why? Oh!
Do it. Yes. Oh, I didn't do it. The car of the future. Oh, save Doc.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Probably disastrous ones, right?
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Uh-oh. To be continued. Cool. A bicycle built for two. Rescued Doc from Kid Tanner in the next episode.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas. All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Back to the Future the game to be continued in Get Tannen. Right, so I suppose I'll just let the credits play for a little bit. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you did, like and comment, and obviously subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.